How's it going, everybody? TC here once again. Welcome back to all the Star Trek fans and comic fans. This will be Volume 3 of the Star Trek Enterprise logs. This is issues 18 through 26. 224 pages again. These are basically the same on the inside, first couple pages. There's the, oh, this is cool. This one's got a Spock profile, like a little file. That's kind of cool. Showing when he was young. Here are all the issues, the names of them. I didn't look through all these, so I've never seen this one before with the Spock. That's kind of cool. There's only one volume left, so I don't know who they'll do on the next one. It's either going to be McCoy or Scotty. Okay. I'll just skim through this pretty quick. Probably be able to read some of it. Let's see how much of this Spock file there is. Oh, there's 3 pages. Huh. Yeah, that's cool. A little history of Spock and Vulcan. Now, this would have been right after the animated series, which showed Spock as a kid. This looks like where they were, him and, was it, I forget her name. Let's see if it's on here. T'Pau and T'Pring were pledged to marry when they got older. That's kind of cool. For an appraisal, subject has proven a superior science officer in all respects. This is the Hijacked Planet, Part 1. Well, at least they got the uniforms, red, white, and blue. And all wearing yellow, or whatever that color was, green color. Looks like this is probably the same artist. The ears look about the same on Spock. Some pictures are a little toned down, but they're still pretty good size. Let me get a little bit closer here. What page is that? Page 17. There we go. Okay, 17, 18, 2021, Hijacked Planet Part 2. Whenever I do get the time, I will read these. Usually when I try to read a comic book nowadays, I end up falling asleep halfway through it for whatever reason. I guess I should start reading when I wake up in the morning or in the middle of the day or something. Toward the end of the day is not a good time to start reading something because you never... Now, I don't get through it anyway. Not even the first 3 or 4 pages. Haunted Asteroid. Huh. Oh, that's cool. It's got a dome on top. Dome City. These look Egyptian. If there is another artist, maybe it'll be here and like the other one was in like the middle of the book. And these are based after Egyptian civilization, I guess, with robots. A world gone mad. Oh, there they are in spacesuits. That's different. This will be before they even, the first time they were shown in a spacesuit. Well, other than the couple episodes in the series, the movie, the first movie, Star Trek Motion Picture. This was about a year or so before that came out. Well, actually 2 or 3 years before it came out. I think it was in production by 76, late 76, early 77. That looks like Trelane. I wonder if it is. Huh. Nope. That's funny. It looks just like him, except for the glass monocle. Part 2. The Mummies of Haitius 6. Huh. Wow. Totally extinct civilization, I guess, except for the mummies. That's what it looks like. He was in suspended animation. Some of them were. There's a Sulu. Of course, if you want to read these, you have to pause it. Hopefully it's in focus enough, I'm close enough to see it. If I zoom in anymore, I'll have to move it back and forth to see both pages. There's Uhura. Not too many of these have her in it. Looks like a plant critter there, similar to the first issue. Siege in Super Space. Child's Play, Part 1. These look like a Knights of the Round Table type deal here. Boy, look at those ears. Wow. Child's Play, Part 2. I don't know if they made any more of these. I think 4 volumes is all they actually made. But I believe that there were more of the Gold Key comics than these 4 issues covered. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to look at the last one and see what the issue numbers are. Matter of fact, I got it sitting here. I can do it right now. Let's see. Volume 4, it says, yeah, they made more than 35 issues, so unless they made more of these, they stopped at issue 35. And I noticed they made over 50 of these. So I should look that up and check it out and see if there were any more Enterprise logs or anything similar to this after this came out in 76. I guess in 76 was about up to issue 30 something. I didn't even look at the inside, the date on it. But I'm assuming it's 70, no, it's 77. Okay, so this was a year later. The first 2 were 76, I believe. So this one, the last one, must be 77. Maybe 78 on the last one. Dwarf Planet. Part 1. Okay, that's different. Those are cool little tiny spaceships. Lilliputians, yep. Basically what this one's about. Similar to a Gulliver's Travels. Dwarf Planet Part 2. Huh. I hope that's not supposed to be the top of the Enterprise saucer, because if it is, that's way out of proportion. He shouldn't be that big compared to this top, because that's the bridge, if that's what that's supposed to be. Or maybe it's one of these little ships. I don't think they'd get it that wrong. Huh. Uh-oh. The Perfect Dream. Like an exploding Saturn. Or some planet with a ring. Wow, that's a pretty big landing party there. It's funny, there's no typical red shirts in that landing party. I don't think a lot of people got killed in the comic, like when the, like in the show. The security guys or whatever, the red shirts. I think in the very first one it happened, but I don't recall any of the other later issues. Anybody actually dying, other than say aliens or something. Oh boy, this is a samurai looking deal here. Sulu will be right at home at that. Alright, just in time with the music. Last couple pages here. 223 and 224. And the back cover. James T. Kirk to Commander Records Section, Starfleet Archives. That's kind of cool. Let me zoom in on that, get a shot at that. Better shot. And they're more readable. So there you have it. Leave me a comment, like, and later.